Okay, folks, we're back. I'm going to do some running repairs on everything. For some reason, everything just went haywire. We think we're wrecked. As you can tell, this race matters to me because my teammate deserves this divisional championship. And to have the wheel just cut out the way it did, it's I've had a challenging week. So but good news is that we didn't lose a lap. We're 4 minutes behind the leader. But now we got everything to do now. So we're gonna hope for a little attrition and the fact that we can get home from here. Three GT3s make it 4 coming behind you. And you know, Andy is making inroads on people. And the silver lining is we did not use our fast repair, even though people were being rash.
Yeah, and even like with the scrapes and whatever, I didn't see any optionals. I mean, I got in the car pretty quickly after it let me, and I didn't see any optionals or anything listed.
Camp Jangles leading.
Nice.
T2 is in the pit lane right now. Robert Marks, who started from pit lane, is 3rd. Victor is 4th, but we know that car is broken. Nicola is showing 6th, but we're trying to wait and see where 5th is, because we're missing 5th and we're missing 8th in the scheme of things.
Oh, this ain't going to be a good lap. That guy just didn't want to go past, no matter how much I let off.
And we know we're quicker than the 2 behind, so now I think the target here is 7th. If we can get any more than 7th, because we're thinking about Andy's drop score.
Yeah, but I'm replacing that did not finish, so anything's points.
Yes. Okay, E13 behind is going to be off. I got one, Mama. Thank you. Yes, Team Mom is doing all right. So both of our pursuers behind are hemorrhaging enough time like most government spending programs. And that Ferrari that was driving irrationally, you've just seen what happened.
Yeah, I've lost so much time to traffic this lap, it's ridiculous. This is going to be like a 10-minute lap.
Yeah. Yeah,
what with those 4 GT3s that were nose to tail, and then people just driving like idiots. Yeah.
Yeah, you're down six seconds already on this one.
And that's what happens when I try and push as well. And I run into traffic.
Yeah, we have if we need to, we have that final race. So we have a freebie here.
We're not in that third distance, anything can happen yet.
Yep.
There's a Linda Noble.
Yep. Yeah, here we go again, having all this frame stutter. Let me see if there's something nefarious going on in the back end. Okay. Alright, that may be what... That may be what was going on. Okay. So good news, you are faster than the next 4 drivers ahead of you.
If I can get some clean track.
So... the question is when Andy gets out of the car, we'll have a good idea of who's on what strategy. Go from there. And for those wondering, the track temp has gone up to 24 Celsius. And the track surface was moderate high. That may be why I didn't like it very much. Very slippery. So what we're trying to figure out here is once everyone hits where we're going to be at. Because Andy is chasing down P10 at a proper rate. So, Team Mom has notified me, Andy and company, that banana nut bread and homemade pasta fagioli soup is cooking in the kitchen right now.
This definitely wouldn't be you talking about food again, would it?
Andy's just said, you're not talking about food, right? Because he's got to drive his stint and get a takeaway. No. I would probably eat that here. Throw a little small little pasta in there and call it good. That's good, because I'm already gassy, Mom. You do realize I'm revealing this truth to the internet, that Gyro gets gassy off of beans. I do this for you.
Hey, well, now I just have visions of blazing saddles, so...
Yep. Great to have Team Mom in here. While we were having that discussion, you closed 5 seconds on P10 and on P9.
I'd really like for this GT4 not to catch me before this corner.
Well, you're in luck, my man. So now our goal is to be top half. We know 14 started, so if we get 7th, and as Andy said, the drop round he had no points, so any points is better than 0. That is a mathematical statement. You're welcome. Oh, wait a minute. So for those watching, so there's the proof. That is Mom's banana nut bread. You're welcome. I'll do it for you. How's your head feel? People were concerned yesterday. Mom's got a little knot on her head, but as you see, she's back at it with her usual bravado and zest. Okay, Camp Jangles are exiting the pit. Jacob's taken over the car. And Team Mom has reminded me that the knot on the top of her head is better than the pain in the butt sitting in the rig. You're welcome. Okay. 2 P-Cubs behind. Immediate. Okay, 1 coming, 2 coming. Okay, gap short 8. So you get the P-Cup wave coming here. So Robert Marks is outbound. Burke is outbound. The Get Rush has changed their drivers. They're in the pit. So we're going to find out. Oh, Robifeller is reporting some issue. Okay, they're back on track. Stand by for that. Okay, short 3, gap 10, then big gap. We don't know from the people behind us if they have an extra stop, so we're kind of figuring this out as we go along. So,
We also don't know if any of them have used fast repairs.
Exactly. So, And I think if we can get into the top 7, you know, mechanicals happen. In real life, we've had one here. We've adapted. We've overcame. We've been very lucky with no damage, knock on wood. So I'm going to knock on my big block of wood called my head. Now we're just going to carry on. Okay, P10 in the lane, so you will gap him.
Hey, my standings have me in Gyro's parking spot, so everything is right with the world.
Yeah, mine has not yet updated.
It's probably mine that haven't updated. I don't think mine update until the line.
Yeah, Harry, I had a wheel disconnect and we got really lucky we didn't hit anything. So, yeah, I'm there with you. I'm there with you.
Harry's in chat, that's not a good sign.
No, he was leading after an hour and a half. And then a GT4 just absolutely killed him.
Yeah, that sucks.
And inspecting the don't worry about bad quality, but looking at the situation, yeah, that's not good, man. Okay, so now what Andy's got to do is he's got to get across and try to overtake P9, which he is doing. And basically go hell-bent for leather. Yep, Duke of Hazard line. So apologies about any frame breakup and all of that. For some reason, today is the day where all heck is broke loose. In computer land, we had a wheel disconnect. We were in 4th. And then everything started acting the fool. So I am kind of troubleshooting it. I'm hoping it's not iOverlay that's causing it. So let me do that. We'll do that and see if that smooths it out a little bit. But yeah, here I'm there with you. We were P4 and the 3 cars in front of us were battling. The car felt very slippery and I was really struggling, and turned off the traction control, and all of a sudden the car came to life. It was fantastic.
Really struggling, he says. You were still doing 6 seconds a lap quicker than I'm doing.
And not happy about it. Okay, since I'm here to provide you incentive and motivation, you have gained 8 seconds already on P9, and you are continuing to gain significant time.
Yeah, I'm going to have nasty traffic down to hit miss, though.
Yes. Okay, 52. There you go, Max. Yeah, while you were gone, we had my wheel disconnected, but we missed hitting the wall, missed hitting cars. Okay, fast one coming quick, small gap. 5. Easy does it. Here it comes. Still taking out time on the 39.
Yeah, just the back end just disappeared then.
You see what I was saying? Like, the car is just a little bit more slippery today. Hello, Ashbjorn. How are you, sir? Okay, relative has updated. It's showing we are net P7. Yeah, Harry, this set has really served us well. This is one of those, as long as they don't change the Toyota. Okay, next car behind, steady one. This goes into the Hall of Fame because this is a race-winning set in enduro. So, okay, next two cars are short 8 and long 13 behind, and then big gap. So we're fighting. You know, luckily we made an hour, so we should not have an extra stop. It'll be nip and tuck on the fuel. Right now, the way that the fuel calculator is saying, it's only going 25 laps instead of 26. So we are in a little slower spit. Yeah, you got this and one more, Ashbourne, and then that's the season. Okay, gap to the 39 car, down to 17 and closing. Okay, next two behind, steady 5, closing, then long 39 for P10 and Class, who is on their outlap. Okay. Just keep on with keeping on here. This is trying to come our way.
Yeah, as usual, my ability to find the worst traffic in the world is not helping.
Well, I got good news for you. Giant gap, 2 minutes. Behind. Giant gap, 2 minutes. And you are closing on Alessandro. So let me check to see what their issue is. Okay.
Yeah, he's dropped massively. I'm gaining like, wow, yeah, I'm gaining like crazy. He's got damage.
I'm checking. He has no damage.
I've gained like 2 seconds since the carousel.
He is a 1.2 driver. His first lap was 10 minutes 1.
Oh, was this like a second driver?
His second driver. His second driver. So yeah, he is struggling. So he may be going through the same issue that I had, where the car just, he's like, this car doesn't feel good, I'm not comfortable in it. That is why you are closing down time. I have you now at 6 seconds in closing. You are also closing on Mateus ahead of him. The other thing is our car is warmed up, so we've gone for the alternate strategy. Yeah, good luck to that, Max. And what we've got to do is we've got to get to 1:30 on the clock.
Yeah, that's a good point. Expect half an hour is where we're at the warmest and they're at their coldest, isn't it?
Yep. So,
and they're also heavier than us now.
Mm-hmm. And new driver that's trying to fill out the car. Yeah, William, we started dead last. We worked our way to 4th. My wheel had a disconnect, so we lost 4 minutes. But Andy has already clawed 40 seconds of that 4 minutes back. Okay, Robert Marks is back in the pit lane again. He was P5. So that is out of cycle. Andy is going to get the capture here. Oh yeah, the faster cars here, you can tell who's got it and who doesn't.
Hopefully he changes up to 6th gear and then hits this hill.
Oh, you got him. You're already by. You're already by.
Yeah, if he tries to slipstream me, it'll depend on if he changes up to 6th or not.
Okay, so
I
Gap.
feel bad for him. I went in too deep and I think he followed me.
So Gap to P8 is 43 at the line. So yeah, we got a little bit of catch up to do, folks. Robert Marks is now out, but he's lost a lot of time. And if I do the math right, he's got one more stop he's got to make. So Gap is down to 42. And you're only another 21 to Robert. So this is trying to work out. You just need clean track. Okay, speaking of Gap, next car, steady 28 peak up behind. Okay, Triple P Racing P2 has a meatball flag. They have dropped out of the lead. Repeat, 28 car has a meatball flag. So they will have to get the fast repair and come out. And I think Camp Jingles and them may have had contact. Okay, monitoring it now. Yeah, Triple P car is very slow. And they are crabbing. Let me see what happened to them.
Doesn't sound good.
They lost it in the same corner I did. You know, when I had the wheel disconnect. Except their bad touch was much worse than my no touch.
I have no idea how you parked around that corner and nobody hit you. I really don't.
Okay, Robert, update. Robert Marks has towed. So that is 2 positions, possibly. It's coming back to us, folks. It's coming back to us. Oh, it's, so William, the Toyotas have to drive a certain way because it's so soft. The Toyota is very bouncy. And so they have to drive in a very specific manner, otherwise you're looping it instantly. Okay.
It's a bit valley-like at times. You kind of have to like before the corner.
There's all sorts of issues going on in the field right now. We need to keep it on the road, Andy. We got to keep it on the road. Hey, Harry, enjoy your takeaway. Thank you. And let me say before you leave, I'm really so proud of you. For you trying to take ownership of your life, you're doing the football thing, you're trying to do better things for yourself. I'm very proud of you, Harry. I want you to keep doing it. Okay? Keep at it. It's showing. The work you're putting in, it's showing. Okay, Williams updated that in his split, only 8 GT3s remain, and they are one of them. Okay. Hey, you know I got you. That's what I'm here for. This is what loving your neighbor is all about, folks. Okay, P-Cup short 3 coming. You've pulled away from Alessandra. Robert Marks is still towing. Oh, you have 2 visitations of Jesus in your split. Well, if one of them is connected and disconnected 15 times, maybe they're practicing the second coming. Just saying. Okay, gap to P11 behind you. That's Mr. Taylor, who is on his first hot lap, is very steady. You are maintaining that gap. It's 57 seconds. So if we can put a minute on him in the sequence of things, we will guarantee the spot.
So what you were saying earlier is basically, Andy, abort the nothing to lose strategy and go back to the drive sensibly strategy. Is that what you're saying?
No, I need you to flog the cursor. You've heard it here. You may go multi-21. Flog the car. Okay, Chris Barnes is now towing, so that was the leader who's having to take a tow.
I'm flogging the car, but I always run into traffic at just the wrong place.
Mm-hmm. So we are averaging 8.7 liters of fuel, and it's saying we're going to have an extra stop. So we'll find out here. We know a lot of people behind has got extra stops. We know people ahead is going to have extra stops. The goal is P7 or higher.
Well, the way people are going, maybe we end up having to do a splash and dash, but it's a lap where there's only us on the track. One of those.
Yep. Like we basically have like the free pit stop situation that we've had a couple times, where we know we're not taking tires. We're just going to add some fuel and deal with it.
Well, yeah. Plus, we've had a last lap where there's nobody can overtake us and we can't overtake anybody else. So if there's a splash and dash for one of them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's showing that we are net P7. And Marcus and Mateus are in very close contact. Okay, what's going on with P2? Okay, it's all happening, folks. Okay, now that I got the machine a little bit more stabilized, let me add a couple little things back. We'll add that right there. Okay. And for some reason, computer, everything's been acting the fool this week. So let me get some information back on. And there we go. There we go. Now we got a little bit more pertinence. Okay, so Matthias has passed Marcus. Marcus is on the out lap, so they may be trying to get the tires and all that going. Robert's still towing. Both Roberts are still towing. So the Roberts, if your name is Robert, you're having a bad time right now. Mateus is in the lane.
It's a weird time for a pit stop.
Yeah. So gap to Marcus is 34. And then the gap to Will is another minute ahead. So something has happened. We just need a clean run all the way to the end. And we are very thankful we still have the fast repair. Okay, the GRT team is changing drivers. So you are gapping them now. That is Sebastian in the 74. And that is a double overtake. Bam. So I have you... Let's see, Will is so 4th, 5th. I think we're P6 once it's all sorted. 6 is enough, folks.
We also have a longer final stop than everybody else.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna. I think this might go our way today. Okay, 74 car is exiting, and Alessandro is on them like white on rice.
Well, I know I've had some traffic, but I'm not doing great lap times here.
Well, it's been, like I said, the car just doesn't have the grip level today. It's a little bit slippery today.
Yeah, they seem fairly consistent, but they're all like a good 5 seconds slower than yours. I don't know if that's just traffic or just me being crap today.
So I overlay is in that weird crossover period where it's like gaps are big and now it's self-correcting.
Oh yeah, I overlay hates the GP section.
Yep. So.
It's definitely starting to feel slidey.
Yeah, it's... Okay, so Andy closing the gap down on Marcus. Will, though, has found a little bit of pace in P5, but Henri has been very up and down.
Yeah, so he was fighting Dan for P2 at one point.
And so I-overlay is not quite corrected itself because it's, to give you an idea, folks, that's Jacob, who is 3 minutes ahead in direct combat with Michael. Henri, 2 minutes ahead of us. Will, 1 minute 38. Marcus, 31 seconds in front of us. And then us. So that's the nature of the Nürburgring. So we will have... So right now you're on 4.2 laps. So you figure this
Maybe.
one and 3. So that's... We should just make it to the end without the extra stop. I think we're going to squeak it in with like 5 minutes to spares. So we're going to have to make sure we catch the leader and all that correctly. Otherwise, it is a splash. Worst case scenario, but the race pace is only 25 laps right now. So we are going to hit the number. Yeah, and that's part of the iRacing API, Ashbjorn, is, it's a good API, but like any other piece of code, it has its bad days. Meanwhile, Andy on the march, driving away from Sebastian and Alessandra, and driving toward Marcus. And so, if we get a P5 when it's all said and done, we will be over the moon.
It's definitely getting a little tail happy, and also feels like the brakes are not as good as normal.
It feels a little bit mushy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a couple of corners now I've almost overshot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the track surface is very slippery right now. It's 26. It's moderately high when it started, so it's probably toward high. So probably at the point we want to back up the braking just a smidge.
Hang on a minute, you said I was allowed to flog the car.
Yes, I'm going to say sensibly flog the car. You're welcome.
Okay. Flog the car within reason.
Within reason. Okay.
Go absolutely mental carefully.
Okay. One moment. Let me make a quick phone call here. I'll be right back. Okay, P2 is in the pit lane unannounced. Andy, monitoring the situation.
It's just gone over a cliff, slidey-wise.
P3 is now in the lane, Andy, so they will have to stop one more time.
Okay. I hope the tyres and stuff come back to me a bit, because right now it's getting a bit dicey.
Rapidly closing on the first Marcus. The second Marcus is on their outlap, Andy. Pace is really good right now. You are the fastest driver on track.
What, with a 48?
Exterior plug.
I have no idea if that did damage or not.
Okay, Andy, the car is fine. There's no scrape damage. It was netcode. Short gap 1, then short gap 2, then big gap 23. Paul, hold on 1 second. I'm on the phone with my realtor. I'll give you a brief update once I get off the phone. Okay, double caution Andy. 3 cars quick within 5.
Freebie.
Well done, Andy, on the overtake there. And as you see, folks, Team Mom is feeling better here. So now I'm going to give you the race update because she doesn't know all the details. Yes, Mama.
Marcus did spin. I had caught him up, and I probably would have caught up to him, but he did spin.
Okay. Mom and I are having a discussion about the new house there. So let me give everyone the update. So I started the car, and the track state is very slippery today. And it started at about 9 a.m. In Sim, which is a little bit unusual time. And about an hour in, right where Andy's at right now, the wheel disconnected. But I didn't hit anything. Nobody hit me. We towed. Basically got the wheel back. And because we met an hour, we were able to go to the alternate strategy. So I told Andy to sensibly flog the car. We are trying to get to an hour 30 or less on the timer. And the reason is now we can get home. Yes, our final stop will be a little bit longer, but as the race has developed, we are moving forward from starting dead last. And after 30 minutes, we were P4. So the car is quick. Yeah, your wheel DC too. Yeah, mine did. And I was just not very happy about it because for those keeping tabs, if we maintain this position, P5, we guarantee Andy Rooney winning the divisional championship in Division 5 for Toyota. That is the job one goal today, is make sure Andy gets that well-deserved division championship. So we are doing what we can. And quick update for you, the Marcus in front of you is leaking time as well to you. So yeah, so it's been a challenge, and I will tell you this race means a lot to me because I want Andy to get what he rightly deserves. And so, yes, for those wondering, on 1700 watch, I am 2 IR away from 1700, which will break my personal best. Right now, that doesn't matter. What matters is getting a very high spot. Andy will drop his 0 score and ensure P1. in the championship. So, yeah, it's been a struggle, but we're going to adapt and we're going to overcome together. So, Andy, I'm going to use the restroom because you got this lap and one more.
Okay.
So let me set up the stop. So I'm about to get in the car again.
Yeah, you can take fast repair off, hopefully.
Done. So I'll be right back, folks. And now I got a big job to do, and that's to bring the car home to ensure the championship. So I'll be right back. Okay, Andy, good news. We are going to make the fuel number. What's up, Mom? Okay. Andy doing the job, but now this is the tricky lap because the rear is going to be dancing on him. Big time. So he's going to be very, very particular here. So Shagerberg is going to go by us, but they're due a stop. Marks is going to go by us, but they're also due a stop. But give credit here, Andy has gapped Sebastian, Taylor, and Glavina on pace alone. So the track has slowed up, it looks like, a little bit.
Well, at least until you get back in the car and start doing 42s again.
Yeah, but it's... I have noticed, like, yesterday for the F3 race, the car felt very numb. Like today, the cars felt really good. It's just the front end has been a little bit temperamental.
The last 3 or 4 laps, the back end has just wanted to go everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And so I know when I get in the car, I'm going to turn off the traction control to a certain point, and I'm going to turn it back on. Just for car feel.
And yeah, that other car hit me because he tried to dive on that bit of braking where the car like weaves around a bit. Well, it does for me anyway. Whenever I brake there,
it does for me
big
time. Like you have to be very, you have to throttle modulate that. No update yet, folks, on Williams and Cameron's GT3 effort. Harry, unfortunately, got taken out by GT4. He was leading after an hour and a half. So Harry has called it a night. He's getting a takeaway. Don't know if he's watching the proceedings, but okay, McFarlane is on his outlap now. So if that is the case, McFarlane has to stop for a splash.
I would just love to be able to hold off these GT4s until the hill. Would be nice.
Yeah, let's.
Not if you take corners like that, you idiot.
So as you see here at full tilt, we are full of positive reinforcement. We are supportive of self and one another. Well, they're going to get you on a straight piece of road. It's which straight piece of road?
Just they're so close together. Once I let one go, I've kind of got to let the other one go.
Yeah, so 5 seconds to the gaggle. So they're going to get you on the long run up.
Oh, I would love for the Porsches to get there too, but I don't think they will.
No. No, just take your normal corner here. This is actually going to benefit us because they're going to get you on acceleration out. Stay left. And here's both Astons are coming right now. That's about the best case scenario there, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the next one. It would be nice if it caught me before the top, but I don't think it's going to. Oh, it might do.
Nah, right now that's probably going to get you near the carousel. Okay, steady 6 closing quick. Might be in Bravery Corner. Nope. Okay, here he comes. Diving.
Yeah, really, dude?
Yep. Okay, next one, fast 2. And he's coming hard. And then gap 12. Okay, you've pulled out 30 seconds on P6. So what that spin that he had has really hurt that car.
I think he was hurting before because I was up to like 4 seconds behind him when he had his spin. I was going to catch him that lap.
Yeah, and he came in on lap 9, so he's due any time. Okay, next car 7, and then double caution immediate after, and then big gap. All right, we got everything set up here for the stop. We still have that precious fast repair. So, okay, long 5 closing. And it does appear we're going 25 laps. iOverlay has put the race in green, which means we are making it to the end.
Really? Because you're going to be getting in on lap 16.
Yep. I can nurse nine laps out of this car. Okay, one more coming. Okay, he's on you pretty quick. He's going, oh. He got real squirrely. Okay, big gap 16 behind.
I don't think that was on me. I think I kept it fairly tight.
No. He tried to run and gun it, and you know the transition of the banking, and it unsettled the car.
Yeah, I see other people go off over, use that transition, and I can't. That's why I always hold it tight.
Mm-hmm. So
it's just safer for me, because otherwise I'm into unknown territory.
So we're going to give up P6 here.
At this point, I really don't care about anything much apart from the fact that because I got in the car at short notice, I didn't get a chance to get a drink first.
Yeah, he has not.
This has been a long 90 minutes.
He has not had the drink. Okay, P cup coming hard. Okay, you were box. You're coming down the lane.
I was trying to telegraph it to him.
Okay. Watch the pit lane speed limit. Well done. Andy has done the job. And now I gotta do mine.
Oh, where were we at?
Hour 28:50. P5. Hour 28:50. So we're gonna make it to the end.
It is way hotter in here than it should be in September.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Okay, so we know Schlagerberg is going to get by us. Marks may get by us, but we think Marks has got to hit again. So my goal is to get these tires going, chase down Schlagerberg.
Yeah, take it fairly gentle. The track is so slippery right now; it's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right. So 23 seconds. Full tires.
And you've got Porsche right here, and then you got a Porsche 3 seconds back, and a GT4 right afterwards. And then you have Mr. Marks on your backside.
Yeah. We know he's got to stop again. So
yeah, he's definitely not worth fighting for. We know he can do stupid times when he feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
Although he was on a 9:47 last lap as well, so maybe my laps weren't quite so bad.
Nah, yours was pretty good. The track slowed down for the Toyotas.
Yeah, you got GT4 right behind you. I should imagine he'll send it on his right-hander. Oh no, he's waiting. So the next car behind you is Robert Marks, and then you've got a 40-second gap back to a GT4.
Yeah, you did so good covering Sebastian there.
Well, I feel like I let it down because you said you wanted a minute. It looks like it's only 45 seconds.
No, you actually did really good. Because you kept pulling out time.
But you know me, I'm not great. Yeah, I always drive as fast as I think I can go. So when I know I'm going to chase someone down, it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. It's not like I'm keeping any time in my pocket.
Yep.
I tend to just I'll just keep my head down and just do what I do. Hope for the best.
Can you verify for me, Andy, I have the traction control off? Yeah, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I can see the dash. Yeah, I don't want it on because I need to get the fronts warm.
Yeah, so you've got Mark's right behind you, so if you want to let him go, if he's looking like he's getting runs on you, then he's not our fight.
Yep. Yep. As he came in on lap 11, so he's halfway through the run, so he's much lighter than us. Here he comes. And the radar is working. I'm just going to do the smart move. So I'm already catching up to Marcus, ahead of me.
I'm losing track of which Robert is which Marcus is which.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
Can we not introduce no probables where they're not allowed to have two people with the same name at any point?
Agreed.
Oh, a Marcus. No, sorry, we've already got a Marcus in this race. You'll have to go somewhere else.
Yeah. You'll have to change your name. Okay, Robert. Nope, we already have a Robert. You gotta change your name. Well, how about a Michael? Nope, we already have one of those.
I can go. I don't like going by Bob.
Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Japanese name. Yasuki. Oh, sorry, we already have one of those. What?
We've got three of them. Okay, how about 728R squared? Oh, he just took the last spot, mate. You've got a Porsche is the next car back at about 13 seconds. GT4 behind.
Shagerberg is slow. I've gained 5 seconds.
Oh, he's semi-crabbing by the look of it.
Okay, so he may have damage.
Oh yeah, he went across the grass up at Adenauer.
Yep.
And he did clip the barrier.
Okay. So that's a net 0 in terms of position. Gain 1, lose 1 if it works out.
He might not be crabbing. He was going around, like, he might just have been on hot tyres and sliding around a bit because he seems to have picked up and matching your pace again now.
Well, we know there's some folks due in 30 minutes.
Right, Porsche coming up on you now.
And yes, we do have the drink folks.
Yeah, can I also point out the fact that because I got in at short notice, I didn't have time to turn off your stream, which meant after the talk about food, you then proceeded to show everybody a big dish of food.
Banana, yeah, I have banana nut bread. Mom's
which
making.
was right in my eye line whenever I was turning left. Thank you for that. I sat here with no drink, looking at somebody displaying food.
Good food too, because you know it's good because she cooked it. Yep.
Yeah, very convenient disconnect of the wheel, that was. Just in time for food and a drink.
Well, here's the thing, I don't eat banana nut bread, so...
Still losing time.
Let him lose time.
It didn't look like the sort of hit that would do you damage. In fact, it was hard to see even if he hit the wall. It was one of those where you kind of turn away at the last second.
I wonder if he's got a little bit of aero damage.
Possibly. I mean, it looked like he just went across the grass and then like came back on where you came back on.
Mm-hmm.
It looked very, in fact, it's almost identical to what you did, except it looked like he grazed the wall on the way down. But he's picked up the pace again now.
If he's gone through the feeling out the car phase.
You got GT4 right behind you. You're going to have a GT3 with him.
Yeah. Not right now, Mom. I'm driving. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Is it important?
You've got this guy, and you've got a GT3 4.5 back.
Trying to have a conversation when you're driving a Nürburgring is incredibly challenging.
GT3 is going to send it here. Now you've got a 22-second gap to the GT3, so you might be safe until the straight.
Yeah, front's really cold.
Yeah, I mean, about halfway through that stint, I was quite enjoying the first half, because I like a colder track normally, so I'm used to it being a bit slidey. But about halfway through, when I had that twitch in Adenauer, which I've never had it twitch there on me before.
Yeah.
From that point onwards, it just felt like the back end was going to snap on me at a moment's notice. But you know, the maniac said we had nothing to lose, now we had to flog the car, so I thought, well, if I lose it, I'll lose it. Okay, 11 seconds back to the GT3, they should catch you easily on the straight.
I am catching up to Marcus. I've caught up over 10 seconds. I'm on an outlap.
Yeah, his times have been going up and down. So, like in some areas there, since he went off, he pulled out a second and a half on you, and then at other times he drops back again.
Because Robert is probably going to catch him. I think I'm going to catch him. Both of them I got a pit. Okay, the other Marcus is in the lane.
So yeah, in fact, Marcus Shakerberg is on lap 9, so he's on what? He's done 7 laps, nearly 8. So probably next lap he'd have to pit.
So my goal, I've pulled out a lot of time on Sebastian. I think this car may be coming in.
Okay, Marcus is in the lane. Robert is not.
Yeah, but Robert is due. He came out on lap 11, so he'll be 2 extra laps. Steinitz is in. So with that is a gap. So this is working. The other Marcus is on cold tires, and I'm not.
Yeah, he is. He's fast at the moment, though. I'm just going to say this each lap, because I don't know which one you want it on, but traction control.
Well, it's off right now.
But you turned it back on at one point last time, and it was at the beginning of the lap, so I thought I'd just remind you at the beginning of each lap, one of them will be right.
Yep. We're going to spam the traction control command, and one of them will work.
Don't make me click the button.
And the Marcus behind me, there's a 939 in his thing, so he's quick.
Still, though, he's losing time right now at a stupidly high rate.
Well, he just pitted.
Well, he was gapping you in the first part of this lap.
Oh,
For
hello.
the first part of the GP.
What has
hello,
happened with
Robert?
Mr. Marks?
Okay, Robert did one of those turning onto the Nordschleifer inside spins.
Oh, one of those.
He nudged the inside barrier, but then he was kind of stuck there waiting and basically waiting for you by the look of it.
That's very nice of him. Well, he's already used his fast repair.
I'm just going to have a look at the other Marcus, because he was matching you when he came out of the pits, and then he suddenly lost. Oh, yeah, he got hit.
Oh, so he may be leaking time.
He got hit by Olivia coming out of the chicane.
Oh, no.
I don't know how much damage he's got to the back of his car, but he recovered it without hitting any walls, and he's still going, but he was hit.
The question is, how slow is he? That's the question.
So that's why you suddenly went from matching your times to dropping back from you.
So Marcus is going to be quicker here than me. So if he gets by, he gets by. I know he's got a pit.
That's why when I said he's fast, because he came out of the pits and he was like matching your time straight away.
Yep. But yeah, I looked at the relative and I went, this guy's quick.
He's on the back straight right now and he's losing time on you.
But he may be a problem to not worry about.
I mean, it was on the back left that he got hit, so it's more likely to be, squirrely steering than.
Yep. So is he meatballed?
But I wouldn't have thought so from that. I'll have a look. No, you're going to find this hard to believe, but at this moment in time, there are no meatballs.
Famous last words.
That does not mean go out and get one. Yes, Robert's now back all over you.
Well, he thought I was letting him by, then
yeah,
he didn't realize there's a car.
Olivia's right behind you, so be wary. She's been hunting people.
Here she comes.
And it was a bit of a weird one as well. It was like after, it wasn't even in the chicane or on the entry. It was on on that little straight between the chicane and the north.
Almost like a
really
misjudgment or something.
Yeah, it's just like she got on the gas and the other car was still in the way.
Yep. So I know Robert is quicker than me.
Yeah, he did tap the front end on the barrier, but it was at like about 10 k's. So doubt he would have serious damage. And you've got another faster car coming up on you now.
Hello, Mark. We are, if we can keep it clean, Mark, to the end. Mission accomplished. Because we've gone reverse in sequence. We're into the end, and there are people that have to stop in front of us. And the guy behind
7 back
also has to stop. So we're all right.
GT3 coming fast. He's going to be a bit hidden by Robert.
He could hit me here.
As I say again, if you want to let Robert go. I mean, he must still be due a stop very soon.
Oh, he's very overdue stop. Lap 11 is when he came out. He can't make it.
Yeah, he might have one more in him.
Yeah, he's got one more in him. So if I just stick around, that's why I let him go.
Well, if he has got any top end speed and he still has his fast there, then I wouldn't be surprised to see him in this lap.
Yep. No, he doesn't have his fast repair because he had the tow early on.
Okay.
So he's used it. I'm just being very cautious right now because I know, the situation, right? You know.
But we have GT3 6 behind, and then a gap of 30. Both GT3, so you'll be your next two coming up behind, so they'll be pretty fast.
There we go, Ashborn. He won. Get him.
We're going to start having to have names about, words about his name. It's starting to become a matter for trading standards.
Yes. Indeed. Indeed.
You can keep the old bit, but I'm not sure about the slow.
Yes.
Hey, I'm still just happy about the fact that I might not be on the streets by Christmas.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that news you had. Old reasonably fast. There we go. Sorted.
Yeah, it's not quite as catchy though, is it? So you can tell Mark's a positive person though. It was reasonably fast, not reasonably slow.
Is that?
Yeah, I kind of have the feeling that, like, even if you suddenly became like a 10k driver who was blitzing everybody in every single race, you would still keep the name slow.
Yep.
Just to spite people.
So Jacob Burke was out in lap 9, so they're due any time.
Yeah, you have GT4, 4 behind, Porsche 4 behind, and then you have Samsoid GT3 behind that.
So Emo is due. Forest Works may have a stop and go.
Porsche coming fast. GT4 coming semi-fast. Somewhere here there should be Teague in the Samsoid, but he's disappeared off my list. No, he's only about 20 seconds behind. I really hope he didn't crash.
There it is. Oh, Mark's is going around again.
Right, so Samsoid is 20 seconds behind you.
Alright. So P5 right now.
Bad news is there's a gaggle of GT3s in the pits, so they're going to be on fairly at some point in the next lap, probably.
Yeah, I think that's their next to last stop.
Yeah, GT3 2 back. Just come out of the pits, so might be a little cautious. Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, I suppose I'm not surprised Robert went round again. That was only his lap 8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so next car back is GT3 Samsoid, 9 seconds. And then you've got another one 5 behind that, and then you've got a bit of a gap. 7 seconds to the next one.
Car's really good now. It's actually happy.
The happy little toaster.
Good thing I saw him, because if I had taken the normal line, that was in the race. Meanwhile, Stednitz is continuing to drop.
I don't recognise that 9, but they're obviously one of these teams that makes up their own number because they've put a 0 in front of the 9.
Yep.
Just to be different.
So the fuel meter's saying short 10 liters.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, because it thinks on mine we're going to go 25.6, and I think we would only manage 25.
I'll monitor that.
But again, I'm guessing that comes down a bit to where the V1 car is.
Yeah. Go ahead and set up that for me. No tires, just to make sure I don't have to think about it. Just in case I got to dive down the lane. I don't think we're going to, but best to be prepared. You are so dumb, Jerome. Let's go side by side and miss hit and miss. Don't think so.
Yeah, after that horrendous net code we had in this area at that time, any time a car goes past us, even when there's a gap in this area, it just makes me hold my breath.
Nervous, yeah. Okay, so Camp Jingle's in the lane. Going back to Dan, the finish. And Klaus driving with Linda Noble. 24 car. You see both of them on track.
The 27, the two behind you, right together on track. So I'm hoping they fight and they don't just help each other.
Well, Ted just went by. We know Robert's pitting.
Yeah, like Ted and the Marcus behind us. Ted in the 38 is that car that's been a pain since the beginning. He's the 1.2 C2.0 that did the fast quali lap.
Yeah, but I'm faster than he is on race pace.
Yeah, he is pushing like crazy. Like the berg work at the bottom of the hill, he was on the curb on the exit of that. And he's got Marcus right on his backside.
Well, let him fight.
So hopefully they fight and they don't see sense in trying to clean the gap up to you. You're gapping them at the moment, just. And if they fought, obviously that would be good.
Yeah, if I can just keep 40 seconds in hand, I'm happy.
And if Ted keeps driving like he has been, he's going to make a slight mistake, and that's going to put the other guy right on top of him, and that could end any which way. Behind that, there's a gap of 30 seconds, and then a gap of 48 seconds. So, yeah. How close do you want me to set this fuel up for you? Do you want me to put in 10.5-ish, like it says on the refueler, or should I just put in 17, which is like 2 laps?
Put in like... Put in 15. Because a little bit of weight will help the rear, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, 3 litres or whatever is not going to make or break the timings. So yeah, you're set up for a little bit of fuel,
Just
begin
in
fueling,
case.
windshield, but no tyres.
Tires. There's these tires. Because if I go on cold tires, it's just bad.
Yeah, and it's not like our tyres are ever low. I mean, mine, when I got out, they were all 80. Well, the lowest one was 82%. Most of them were in the 90s.
So we know Robert's due anytime. There's Klaus. And the Aston Martin.
So the next car behind you right now on track is P5, 44 seconds behind. I'm not even seeing any traffic for a minute, so you've got a bit of a gap.
I am pulling out fractions of time, which is what you want.
Honestly, I think 38 behind you he's trying to drive quali laps, and it's not really helping him. I think
he's gonna leak a little time here, a little time there.
Yeah, he's sliding it like crazy. I know you have to try and slide these a bit, but he looks like he's doing quali laps every lap. And I don't think it's working for him. I mean, he's pulled a gap on Marcus. You know, they were together, and he's now 8 seconds ahead of Marcus. Traction control.
Cloud over to track.
The guys ahead of us. Yeah, Robert still pumping in 940s.
Yeah, but we know he's due anytime.
P2 doing 941 as well. Leader was only doing a 951. You were 3 seconds faster than him.
Traffic, but he was also on an out lap.
Yeah, the 38 who was pushing behind you did a 43, so he took 5 seconds out of you, which he wouldn't catch it by the end anyway.
Yep.
Even at that pace, even if he manages to keep it on track at that pace. And
yeah, we just need to get through traffic better than he does.
Yeah, P6 behind him did a 10-minute one.
So,
and that wasn't an outlap.
No, that may be damage, traffic.
At the cars, yeah, 6, 7, and 8 did 10:01, 9:59, and 10:04. So, if anything, it's kind of a battle between the top 5 right now. And it looks like it'll mostly come down to whether E5 behind you can keep it on track while going banter. And my money is that he won't. But then we do probably have a splash to do as well, which will make things. If anything, my refuel amount is going up. Right now it's saying 11 pounds. And the race is now saying 25.9.
Yeah, I got 25.68 now, so we are short. So it is imperative that I gap, because Ted is going to get us some pit lane time. So this may be a situation where we drive to a certain point, come in, minimize time loss. But a clean track is going to help me right now.
But the leader's going to catch you again, but he's not going to catch you twice.
Right.
Because he's currently just coming up to the second carousel.
He'll catch me once for sure. I don't think he can. The next 8 minutes, so to speak, isn't there.
Whatever we get, we get.
Well,
For a minute there, we had no connected wheel and you were parked in the middle of the road. It could have been a DNF.
Ted has set sail. So we know we got a splash.
Yeah, I think my estimate right now is I think Ted might end up pipping us during the splash, and I think Robert will end up dropping behind us.
Yeah.
And I think the last lap will just be a case of how close Robert can catch back up to us.
Yeah.
I mean, the top three are just away and gone.
Yeah.
Remember,
We can
they're doing
keep
41.
P6. P6 or better. Mission accomplished. Is P9 down or out? So.
The top 10 is still on the same lap. P11 is then 2 laps down from there. GT4 coming for you.
He misjudged that.
Just a bit. You do have 2 Porsches right behind you who are now busy ramming into the back of the guy that just went
Yeah.
off. Here comes the angry GT4.
And Ted's taking out so much time because of that. Ted is also flogging that car around, I suspect.
Wow, just as I cut to him, he was going around the second carousel and he almost took off.
Yeah. He's probably one mistake away from the race. The thing I'm looking at is, can I gap Stedman's? He and I came in on lap 16, so he's going to the end. Maybe.
Okay, you're a minute ahead of him right now.
Okay, the fuel has just said 2.5 liters.
Still showing 11.
Mine just updated. The race is 24.65. Now it just went back.
Mine didn't update because I was looking at somebody else's car when you went across the line.
Yeah, mine updated negatively.
Oh yeah, the race has dropped to 25.2 for me now. But bizarrely the fuel is still saying 11.
What lap are we on right now?
This is lap 20.
So Marks is due anytime.
I really thought he would be in that lap.
It says on this he came lap 11, so I wonder if he's left coasting here to try to shorten the final stop.
If he's doing 9:39 and he's lifting and coasting, then I'd give up. Maybe we get lucky and he just missed it. We didn't realise he's doing out of fuel.
Maybe.
I suppose, yeah, if you're coming on lap 11, then end of this lap would be a 9 lap stint. So. Yeah, so Ted is catching you, but you're both slowly moving away from Marcus.
I need to notice the gap to Marcus.
About 66 seconds right now.
So we have a pit stop covered. The question is, will Robert be in front of me or I'm in front of him when it's all said and done? is he's going to take new tires. Because Ted, there's nothing I can do about it. He's just quicker.
Yeah, your overall gap to Marcus is fairly steady right now at about 66 seconds. Slightly up and down, and if anything, you're gapping him ever so slightly. It's fairly static. As I say that, it's just about 7 seconds.
Yeah, and this is when the crazy stuff starts happening anyway. So,
Well, there's lots of interesting little factors yet, like when Robert comes out, he's going to be on cold tyres, and he's going to have the memory of that spinning turn onto the Nord in his head, which will make him a little bit cautious. But having said that, he is banging in 939.
I think he's decided I'm just going to go all out and see what happens. Because we also know Robert has no fast repairs. If he gets damage, he's either carrying that damage or he's going to sit and get it fixed.
Yeah, he probably has no idea whether we can get to the end or not, so that's probably why he's pushing it too hard. I would, same advice you gave me halfway through my stint, just keep it on the grey stuff and see where we end up.
Yep. As any of the solo drivers are going to be feeling it now. Robert's going to do Robert things, Ted's going to do his thing. It's, in my mind, it's the worst position I want is P6. P6 does the job. It's top half, we guarantee the championship. Done.
I don't know enough maths to understand how that works.
According to the timer, I'm 46 minutes into the stint.
We have just over 41 minutes left of the race.
So depending on where the leader is, that's the question.
Leader is currently heading up the hill.
He's going to get to me next lap. This is saying I gotta drive an 87-minute stint. Just not happening. About 5 minutes short. Robert may just take fuel only here. He's a gambling person. Depending on his laps. So now it's back down to 2.7 liters. Ted has taken out some time. If I'm Robert, if I have a chance to get on the podium, okay, Robert's in.
Robert
Mr. Marks.
overshot his pit and is taking tyres.
Brave man. I think he's driving solo too.
And he's still in the pits. And he's leaving now.
So he's going to be in a battle with Ted.
I'm seeing a yellow flag for Ted. Robert came out 6 seconds behind Ted.
Right.
It looks like Ted had a bit of a moment in turn 1. Yeah, he had a little bit of a slide, but he got it quick. Ideally, we could do with Ted holding Robert up for a bit.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to tell the guy on voice chat that there's no point in saying Marcus, because that could be anybody. And the Porsche fallback will get you on the straight. Try to bounce between seeing what's coming up to you and trying to see what these two are doing.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with them.
The GT3 leader has just overtaken Robert and is just about to overtake Ed behind you. So that's about 36 seconds back from you.
Alright. So, he's about 2 minutes quicker than me per lap. A little less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, he was doing 8-minute flats.
I got
his last one was
35
7:58.
minutes left. 35 minutes left, so he's got 5 laps no matter what. Question is, what's our fuel state? .3, yeah, we're short. Alright. Try to secure P6 Dwayne. Job done.
I mean, there's like... Ted is actually pulling away from Robert right now.
Once Robert gets going... Discussion.
They've been dealing with quite a bit of traffic, to be fair.
Okay, so I think I'm going to need about 1 minute to get down the lane, get her fuel, and get out. So we got 15 liters in there?
16, yeah. Overall lead was the next car behind you, 8 seconds back.
Yeah, just 2 laps is 17 liters. So.
Out some good time ahead in that hill. I think he must have probably got caught by traffic at the bottom of the hill. GT4 coming quick.
I anticipated that, and that's why we lived. He really left that late.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure some of these cars want you to basically park, get out, hand them a note. Yeah.
See?
He's not.
That's called anticipation.
I'll just wait for the message because somehow that will be our fault. Yeah, but Porsche 3 seconds back. You just know it's going to send it on the way down to the jump.
Yeah, I'm alright. Got there in plenty of time for once.
You have a GT3 bearing down on you quick, and then a GT4 a couple of seconds behind that.
Alright. Martins did a really good job there. He knew I was trying to get out of his way.
GT4 should be good till the straight, hopefully. And there's also a Porsche 10 back.
This is the
probably
one
get you
that
on the
just
straight.
looped it.
This GT4 driver was called Adam Richmond. Wasn't that the guy from Man vs. Food?
Yes. He has no wing. He is sans wing.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you reverse into a barrier.
Yes.
We know, we've had experience.
So half an hour ago, folks, we think we're a little short on gas. Now, fuel meter saying we're to the good, 5 liters.
GT3 will catch you before the twisty bit up here, maybe. Only 2 back. It's coming at you fast.
I know. He had no choice. He got caught in no man's land where if he doesn't do that, he's hitting me.
Yeah, the GT3, 18 back, and then a little bit of a gap.
So now they're saying we're only going to go 24 laps.
Yeah, 24.6. But it's now telling me that you're going to have to refuel 3 litres.
Yeah, it's right at that transition. Nope. We're going to have to blue turn 1. Shocker.
Ah, well, there goes man versus food.
So in the post-mortem, one of the discussions is going to be, Dwayne, this is turn 1. This is your friend.
Yeah, this is the VLN layout, not the one where you go straight on at the beginning. GT3 5 back.
That fuel meter is important, folks, because if we end up to the good, this is why we got to race as hard as we can.
Probably the next thing to catch you is going to be a pair of Porsches.
Yeah, our friend Mr. Lanz.
Yeah, he's a friend 1 second behind him. And it is for position.
Now that the leader has gone by, the leader comes by me again, we might get lucky. So we know the GT3's just got to stop.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to get to you.
Yeah, I have to assume I'm stopping for fuel, so.
It's going to be close, but
Yeah,
2 minute a lap
yeah,
difference.
wrong side. So I'm thinking, can I get P5 out of this by nursing my pace?
Another one coming.
Let's see. Holy cow. We got a raid. 74 people from the lovely and vivacious Elwells. Welcome, Raiders. We're in the last half hour of NEC. And we're trying to keep... Oh, raid and run. I understand, Bill. Good to see you. Yeah, we're trying to nurse a fuel situation here, but we're also running for a championship. Because of my teammate, who you will hear in the Discord here, Andy's leading his division in this car. And a good finish today guarantees the championship with 1 round to go. So this is some of the most important laps of the year for me. Welcome everyone for the raid. Oh yes, keep it on the road is right. So welcome, my name is Gyro. I live in Middle Tennessee, and I am the Chief Engineer for Full Tilt Virtual Motorsport. With me today is my teammate, Mr. Andy Rooney, and we are in round 8 of the Nürburgring Endurance Championship in the Toyota GR86, who we call it the Rice Toaster. And right now, we are very close on fuel mileage to getting it to the end. And any place that is 7th or higher guarantees the championship for Andy. So you've come at a really good time. We got 23 minutes left. So grab yourself some food, drink, prop yourself up. We'll take you home. Welcome everyone.
I don't know how to break this to you, but there's GT4 gaining on you at the moment, who also seems to be called Marcus.
There's a lot of Marcuses in this race, and a lot of Roberts in this race.
I don't know if anybody else has ever seen the Monty Python sketch where they just keep on calling each other Bruce. But
yep.
That's what I'm feeling like at the moment. Do you mind if we call you Bruce? I might just start calling you Marcus before the
Yep,
end.
exactly.
Also, for the record, last lap, Ted took a massive 2.5 seconds out of you.
Well, the thing is he doesn't have to stop for gas.
Yeah, I know.
That's...
But I'm just saying, he's not storming up to you like he was before. I'm wondering whether he's starting to think about it.
But yeah, welcome everyone. Full Tilt Virtual Motorsport. We are based in the UK, but we are a global team.
Yeah, we do met a couple of foreigners in
So,
the middle of America. You know.
great to have you along as we bring this home. Trying to win this for Andy today.
GT3 coming at you pretty quick.
Oh, this is that Ferrari that we've had issues with, isn't it?
I believe so.
Alright. To win the season-long championship here, that is tremendous. Yeah, I see her now. And friend of the Jackknife group, Lawrence Lucero, behind us. So, yeah, I hear you, Mark. Right now, the job is a very simple one. Get this car home, secure championship.
You have another GT3 that will get you on this straight, and maybe a GT4.
All right. That is the dulcet baritone of Andy, who His co-driver drove a brilliant middle stint. We have had some adversity this race. We've had to overcome together. We're very close on the fuel. We keep seeing the fuel meter go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, I hear you, Mark, but I gotta suck it up for another 19 minutes. 3 laps. And I know I don't have 3 laps of fuel in the car, but what I do have is a car that's speeding up. Oh, Robert Marks is in the pit lane. That looks like a tow.
I have no idea. The side front left looks a little scratched, but there's no massive visible damage to the car.
Wonder if he bent the steering.
I mean, you know, like all the wheels, they all literally, like, I've seen more damage from someone just scraping against the wall.
Well, he may also be in the collector's damage situation, you know, because on the new damage model.
He's not in the car right now.
Oh, he may be done. So that may guarantee P5. And well done to you, Max, on the gain after the DC. We have a lap fueling issue.
Oh man, some sort of got people.
Yeah, I saw that. So what happens is on certain parts of the track, we're to the good 5 liters, and then on other parts of the track, we need 4. Actually, 3 and change. So, how's the gap to Stedman's?
25 seconds.
No, Stedman's, not Ted. Oh, the other Marcus.
The other Marcus. He still might need to narrow it down a bit. I know
he's officially the other Marcus. I got 2 minutes on him, it looks like. Roughly 2 minutes, so that will cover the pit stop. So with Robert dropping, if we just keep going, we're guaranteed P5 in the championship. The reason
has just started another lap.
Okay. And the reason for that, my friends, is Andy gets to do a drop score. And that drop score was a big fat 0.
Marcus also has a kind of bent front end. I don't know how long he's had that for, but yeah, his front end is definitely bent.
Okay.
His last lap was a 10-minute
Wait a
flat.
minute. Why is McFarlane on an outlap? What happened there?
Who's McFarlane?
P3.
What number?
One moment. Let me negotiate one of the 172
wait,
corners. And I will tell you. 420. Or 420.
Ah, the old 420 that we were talking about.
Oh, I bet you they had to stop for fuel because they were out of sequence.
Possibly. Can't see any damage on the car.
Yeah, I think they stopped short because they were out of gas. Because they stopped.
Again, reference, they're just getting to the top of the hill before the carousel.
Alright.
Every time I click on a car, you ask me about a different one. It's not fair.
I know, I'm not being very user-friendly. I think the common denominator this week has been me. So...
That's not the way I was feeling yesterday when I went out for my short walk that ended up being 5.5 miles and almost killing me.
Mark Ken is asking, is the 420 car friendly? Yes, yes it is. Car's definitely sped up, starting to find some pace in the car.
Got a GT4 coming at you. Hopefully he'll wait till after this corner. Just, you know, the usual hug left probably.
Yep.
Next one's a Porsche 20 back. Doubt he'll catch you on this hill, but he might.
Ted is chipping away here. But we don't really mind right now if Ted gets by. We know P5 wins the championship.
Yeah. Mr. Marks is, well, his car is still in the bits.
So, I think he had some issue because Marcus, Ted and Robert had the jump on this pit strategy because of what happened early in the race.
Yeah, and he's still not even in the car.
Yeah, I just got the 2 laps to go warning. So, 12 minutes left.
Oh, 2 laps to go, as in the iRacing one.
Yeah, the fuel.
So realistically, you've got 1 lap and then a splash.
Pretty much. And that's okay. I think we've covered Stedman's here well. I'm pulling out time on him. Boy, he left that late. But I anticipated that.
Wow, I accidentally had it on rear camera when I flipped back to your car, and I really wish I hadn't until I saw Porsche coming at my face.
Yeah. Yeah, he left that late.
I mean, it's a shame about the splash because, yeah, I think you've got the pace on Ted right now. I mean, he is gaining on you, but only like 2 seconds a lap.
Yeah, but I mean, we were victimized by, you know, the disconnect, but we've made a lot of lemonade out of the lemons we were given. We've actually done really well from what happened, being 4 minutes behind the leader at one point in the race.
And I think there might have been a report filed against the cruelty to headphones at some point.
Oh, the headphones were flung very hard and discussed over that because today my mindset has been very clear: get Andy the championship.
Coming at you fast left.
That has been the mission.
Yeah, but those headphones got full on totoed.
Oh, they did. I was absolutely
I was in the middle of
livid.
trying to say something to you to calm you down, and I just saw the headphones flying and thought, he can't hear me, and there's a fair chance when he puts them back on, he still won't be able to hear me.
No, because today, admittedly, as nice as it can be to get to a personal best to break the 1700 IR barrier for the first time, that really has not crossed my mind today. It has all been about rewarding one of the faithful stewards of our team, and Andy is one of those faithful stewards of our team that keeps us balanced, reminds us of the big picture, and this will mean a lot to me.
hope so, considering you've carried me for half of it.
Well, I finally stopped being a slacker. You know, I've been doing the other races concurrently, so today was my day to do some work. Yeah, we've had a great season in this car, folks. We've won a race. We've had some podiums. This one, this is where it matters, right here. Yeah, we're gonna pit because we just crossed 9 minutes left, Andy.
Sorry, I just need to check something.
Question is, where's the overall leader? That's the question.
My overlay was going nuts then and telling me that.
Yeah, it's car 2 or car 10.
Car 10. Car 10's P2. My thing just hasn't updated.
Okay, they're at the top of the course, I think.
Oh, yeah, they're heading up the hill towards Bravery right now.
Alright. So we are stopping this time by. Alright, I've already got the fuel set. Andy, make sure there's no tires. I need a windshield tear off badly, too.
You don't get one.
Well, I absolutely need one because this car I'm having a hard time seeing.
But think of the content. Think of the viewing figures.
No. Please give me a tear off. So I may entertain these wonderful viewers that have been here and have rated, courtesy of the lovely Belle Wells. If you don't follow Belle, first of all, you're really doing Trich wrong. She does a great stream. But more importantly, she's just nice. And there's not a lot of nice people in the world per se, but she's one of them. So, big fan of her and her effort. So we're gonna lose 5th, but we're gonna lose 4th, but we're gonna keep 5th. And that is all that's required for the championship. So first things first, gotta get it around this time and once more. There's no tires, right, Andy?
I thought it'd be comedy just to do the front left and the rear right.
No, I really don't need that right now.
No tires.
I am grinding right now.
Well, you're still on 0 traction control from the start.
Yep, I don't need it. The track is too grippy to put on the traction control.
About 20 seconds behind you is the next GT4 who is actually racing that guy. So he might be in a hurry when he gets to you. Yeah. But having said that, you just lost him a second and a half. Wow, I think he's actually being held up by Ted. Indeed. Ted is literally blocking this GT4.
Well, if Ted can do math, he knows he shouldn't be chasing so hard. Which tells me they're not doing math in that team.
Say that, but it's come down again. It's now at 24.1.
I got 24.5 right now. I am assuming I'm coming in this time by. Basically, we got a free pit stop. We'll lose one spot. In terms of championship.
Wow, Ted just almost lost it at Bergwerk. Like, on the grass. On the outside. He is pushing so hard, I don't know why.
Because no one's told him we gotta stop.
Well, yeah, in his position, you're basically looking at, like, you're not... The lap times he's been doing, he's not going to close that gap. So either we pit again and he gets the spot, or we don't and he does.
So the leader is about to enter the green hell. Interesting. Very interesting. This may be a case where if the leader gets anywhere near me, I let him go by. I don't have the extra lap to do. We're going to pay very close attention. We got set that's well covered.
So you're lapping like within 2 seconds of 10.
He only knew how bad her situation was. I expect him to go here.
Must be his last lap.
It's got to be his last lap. Good question.
He's 2 minutes left, and he's already at the turn at the end of the first back straight.
Yep. There's a part of me that's, well, the other part of me is hoping he gets to Ted. It doesn't get to me. That way Ted doesn't get to do the extra lap.
He's not going to get to Ted.
Okay.
No way. Yeah, I mean, he's just going through Adenauer now.
Alright.
And Ted's only like 17 seconds behind you.
Wishful thinking. But we have the stop covered. P5 is good enough.
But there is also the possibility that...
Because he may actually go, wait a minute, I got him P4 and he lets up, makes a mistake.
Well, I mean, let's not rule out the possibility yet that he didn't put enough fuel in for the extra lap.
Maybe so.
Because, you know, he was on normal strategy, so he had to choose how much fuel to put in at the last stop rather than just filling it up to the top like we had to.
Yep.
You know?
Well, if he's using auto set, it wouldn't give him the extra because of when we came in. So you're right. There's the off chance, but I don't see that happening. Now, why is this saying we're to the good 14 liters? Because the leader's at the top of the hill right now. So
he's at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah. Is he at the bottom of the hill?
Yeah. I'm guessing maybe that's taken into account how much you've set it to be fuel for.
Yeah, maybe so. Alright, I am boxing this time, by the way.
The only reason I'm suggesting that there is a chance that he's got fuel issues is he is doing times like 2 seconds different from you. And he was putting in 41s, 40s at one point. So,
out of the draft.
out of the draft, but it could just be that he's backed off because he's realised he's tight on fuel.
Alright, well, I am ensuring P5. Here's the white flag.
Yeah, overall leader is literally just running up to the carousel now.
I'm making sure we get P5. We have fought back from being so far.
Yeah, I mean we were like 13 out of 14 at one point.
Yep. Okay. Just gonna put enough in here. Make sure we get home. Okay. Now, Ted may now be of two very interesting minds.
Ted's got a yellow flag.
Yeah, but he's still pulling out time.
Yeah, I think he did the same again. I think he did a half spin at turn 1. He did throw in a 42 that lap as well, to be fair to him.
I think he's got enough fuel. And now what we do is we keep it clean, take our points, celebrate the championship.
I still don't know how you know that number with position would be enough.
Because you have a drop score of 0. So
what happens if somebody next week has a race better than one of the ones they've previously done? Wouldn't that replace
then
the one
that
they've
replaces
done?
it. It replaces the lowest score. So if they get 103 championship points and their lowest score is, let's say, 55, then they only gain the net difference. And the issue is the pursuer that you're 40 points ahead of has already done 7. So he would have to do something stupendous to overtake you. So
I have no idea why Ted is pushing so hard, but I'm glad that he is.
let him. I mean, the
He's
gap
sliding
is
it off the
2.5
track everywhere.
minutes. The gap is 2.5 minutes from him up to 3rd.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you keep pushing that hard.
That's fatigue, that's what that was. I'm a little tired right now.
When you come down the docking here, there's like that bit on the right where the services come in. You can always pull off there and have a nap.
No. I mean, he's 18 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, Mark, I've had the right mindset. We've raced to the situation.
Never tell Dwayne not to push. He'll put in his fastest lap of the day.
Well, if you look at my laps coming home, they were the fastest laps of the session. So, got to get over the line. And I have 3 cars to worry about behind me, maybe 4. And 3 of them are all peaked up. Tires are knackered. Okay, folks, we got about 18 kilometers left to go. Trying to solidify P5. It looks like Camp Jangles are going to win. So we're really happy about that. I'm definitely feeling the fatigue now. Oof.
Yes, all the disconnects that the GT3s are finished.
Yep. So, overall leader for Key Cup right there. I can honestly say, folks, I've given it my all today. It's always nice when you race for yourself, but when you get to race for someone that you know is deserving, that's worthwhile right there.
Nice, well.
Yeah, well done. So, FTVM getting top 5 in the GT3 category. I should have one more car to worry about. So to lead that Indy have of 40 will be increased considerably. Tires are bad right now. The tires are tired, man. So's the driver.
I said it got entertaining towards the end of the stint.
Yep. Not wrong.
Because you're usually spoiled at this point, because you're usually only 2/3 of the way through the stint. Ted has successfully made it to the Dottinger, so unless this friendly Porsche coming up behind him manages to netcode him for us,
yep,
he survived.
Honestly, P5 I'm really happy with. And we got another raid! Hello, Colin! You lovely people, I hope Saturday Community Fun was great. We are in the final lap, not just of a race, but my co-driver, who you hear in the headset, is about to win the Division Championship in Division 5 in the Toyota. And I am over the moon. Another good performance. Got a couple more corners to negotiate. There we go. There we go.
Good.
And
after the troubles earlier on, I bet you were wondering at every minute whether or not the wheel was going to make a noise.
oh, I did. I thought about it. And folks, stick around because a certain streamer is going to break 1700 for the first time ever.
Can I just also mention that after the wheel had its little hissy fit, at that point in time, my overlay was reporting that we were going to lose 82 iRating.
Yeah.
And now we're suddenly at the point where, according to this, now we shared 28.
Yeah.
That's quite a shift.
We drove our you-know-whats off when we had that disconnect.
Within reason.
Within reason. We did the job. And I am legitimately gassed right now. I am so tired.
That'll be the beans.
I wanted that so much. So much. Hey, Mom! Come on in here. We did it. We won the division championship. P5. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm authorized on your account. Come. They want to see you. So mom is doing better after yesterday. I don't know if you see that in the camera, folks. She is doing a little better. She's right here. So they're saying listen to you. You're right. I do that. But anyway, we're gonna find out how many championship points we get, and then yeah, everyone's sending their well wishes to you. Well, we won the championship. That's yeah. I'm ecstatic. I really wanted this so bad. No, well, Andy drove his butt off, and I drove my butt off, and here we are. So there's Team Mom. She is doing a little bit better. I don't have any butt.
He even turned his wheel off halfway through to add to the suspense.
Yes. But I'm just I'm gonna tell you right now, we just don't give up. It's the nature of our team. We just don't give up, and we were dead last after an hour, 5th at the end, and right now we're waiting on the results and all that, and then we will have 2 things to celebrate. So I'm just waiting for the results here. I would show them on stream, but what happens is it comes up a blank screen. It's grumpy. It's unhappy when it does that. Oh, we have race results. So, race in Toyota. Okay, so P5. So Camp Jingles won. So we're pretty happy about that. All right. Andy, gained 11 IR. Fastest lap was lap 14. He did a 9-minute 47.895. And here's the key: 63 championship points. Huge. So that 0 goes away, and a 63 goes in it. Now, so that
winner, chicken dinner.
You ready for this?
Where the hell did you come from?
You ready for this, Paul? Dwayne Hoffman, that's me, gained almost a point of SRM at 4.89.
Nice.
I gained 20 IR. Guess what my IR is now?
It must be 1700.
For the first time, I broke through 1700. It is 1718.
Oh, yeah.
My fast lap was lap 23, 9 minutes 43.693. So coming home, I started getting quicker and quicker and quicker. Strength of field was 2,034 in split 3. There were 9 splits. 9.
I just point out my average lap was faster because I decided to drive all the way round all of my laps.
That's true. I took a tow because of the disconnect. So, yeah, I'm now in the 1700 club. And so that's a big achievement.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right there.
Well done, chaps.
So let's pull up the championship listings here. And for those who are wondering, who is that third wonderful warm voice? This is our team principal, Paul Webster. So if you don't follow Weber's Racing, make sure you do that. So right now, no, I'm reading the wrong stat. One moment. I was reading the IMSA stats from last year, where I was third. I ended up third in IMSA Endurance last year and last season. So, Division 5 for the race cooker. Right now, Andy Rooney, you are on 440 championship points. You have done 7 races. Second place is on 395. They have done 7 races. Third, fourth, and fifth. So third and fifth have done. Okay, so it just updated in real time. Jay Stern has done 6 of his 7. He's on 354. Rory Harrison has done 11. He's on 325. And Harmet Glockner has done 5, and he's on 325.
Okay,
Here's
that. I thought I was on 440 already.
Well, this may not have updated them, because the thing is you're going to have a drop score. So you were ahead 45. Yes, this is the old numbers. They have not updated. They haven't given you the 63, so you should be on 503 championship points. This has not applied your drop score yet. You're correct. Now, I am in 8th with 488. To give you an idea of how screwy this is, first, second, third, and fourth are on 811, 731, 678, and 559 championship points. They have raced it a lot. One guy has done it 20
how
times.
many laps they've done?
Mm-hmm. One guy's done 355 laps in the Toyota.
Cool.
P5 is 517, 501, 490. So Robert Marks is right in front of me, and he had a terrible race today. So Robert and I are 2 points apart. Evan Campbell is 1 point behind me for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Now that So my division has updated. Yours has not yet updated. Oh, it has updated. I have it. Andy Rooney. Your drop score has now been taken into account. Masaharu Sakurai, who was P2, also raced in this session. He did not have a good race. Your,
Okay, I like to hear that.
Your championship total is 488. His is still 395. That means even if he wins 100 championship points, he has to drop his lower result, which is not 0. He cannot overtake you. He cannot do it.
Sounds good, but I'll believe it when we get to the end of the final one. And
So, I'm going to say it right now. Andy Rooney, you are the division champion for Division 5 in the Toyota.
this is probably as close as I'm ever going to get to feeling like Max Verstappen, because Are you sure? Did Perez overtake him in the chicane or not?
There is no way he can overtake you, because he has to drop a good point scoring finish to do it. So to give you an idea, for those wondering, what is he talking about? So in the Nürburgring Endurance Championship, they count your best 7 races. So Andy has done 8 of these. One of them was a 0. It's that 0 that just got replaced with this point delta. So it dropped that bad result and then added 63. So he is at 488. He cannot be overtaken, because when you look at weeks counted, they're counting 8 weeks and they take the best 7. Sakurai-san has counted all 7 weeks, so all 7 of his scores count. Jay Stern in third has only done 5 weeks. He is at 354. So, Jay Stern could possibly overtake, depending if he races this week or not. The thing is, Jay Stern is in the Australia-New Zealand region. He would have already done one of the races because of the time zone. And then Harmat, 5 of his weeks count for 325. And then Tomohiro Sugamata, he's only done 3 weeks and it's got 266 points. So, pretty safe in saying Andy Rooney is a division champion. I don't think he's being caught, folks. We did the job. We did the job.
Winner, winner.
I am very, very happy about that. Very, very happy about that.
You gained most of the points, to be fair.
Well, that's the thing about team, right?
It's all part of the team, though.
Team effort. Team effort.
Absolutely.
Okay, so looking at the...
I'll also remind you of what I said earlier on, by the way. Right now, out of around 1,067 people who have taken part in this season of this, both of us are in the top 50 overall. That's quite a thing as well.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yeah,
Andy...
That's pretty cool.
Now, we almost forgot. Andy, did you look at your IR, sir?
I saw it, but I was more happy about your 17 because you've never been there before.
So Andy is back over 1,500. He is 1,507. And to give you an idea of how good Andy's season has been, Okay. We've had one win, 5 top 5s. 5. We have averaged 5th, but we've started 10th in class. That's a pretty good season.
For the first one.
5 top 5s around the Nürburgring that's, in real life, you're getting contracts.
And you know what this means as well, right?
What is that?
It means in the final race we're going for the win.
Oh yeah, we in October.
There's no reason for our play it safe tactics if we're already...
And that will be just after I have the keys to the new house. That will be the final race ever in this room. 1 month from now, folks. It will be the final race ever in this room, because the following week will be at the new house, which I am over the moon with. And the week after that, 8 hours of Fuji. Final big GT3 race. So lots of positives. I'm over the moon with this performance. We did the job and overcame adversity. The track really came in. It was very slippery. When I got in the car, all of a sudden the car came good, because the track was warm and slick. So, any final words, Andy?
Just the usual thank you. As always, a pleasure, even if you didn't feel like it halfway through, thanks to the hardware. But, like you say, we don't give up. We let things fall where they may. If you keep plugging away at stuff, then hopefully eventually things fall where they should.
To give you an idea, folks, we were P4 after an hour, and this wheel disconnected. Basically, it cut out, and the force feedback and the wheel would not power back on. We had to tow. So
you're getting here as well. It cut out in that lowest point of the track hairpin where nobody can see you, and somehow nobody hit us.
Nobody hit us. Didn't hit a wall. Wasn't a scrape. And so had to get Andy in the car. We knew fuel was going to be tight. Redo everything. And we were 4 minutes behind the leader once we got Andy in the car. We were dead last in class. And I'm like, okay, we have one choice, and it's go hell-bent for leather, and we did. P5. Andy's a champion, provisional champion. It'll be official next time by. It's a typical FTVM race. It's what we do. So anyway, a couple of announcements before. Actually, Paul, would you like to say something before I close this out?
Just well done, chaps, for sticking at it. And as you said, the the only way that you're gonna win championships like this is by not giving up. And you guys have proved it all season and secured a championship.
So I'm going to send all of you over to an up and coming streamer that we definitely been keeping tabs on. Really good guy. I'll send you over.
Before you do,
yes.
Did you notice who is 2 points ahead of you in your division?
Yeah, Robert Marks. Yep.
We're going to get you P5.
Yep. So we're going to send you over to Nello. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. God bless. Oh man, what a. Let me
Well
make
done,
sure this worked here.
well done, chaps. Well done.
Raids are what?
Oh, excuse
Raids
me.
are what? 30 seconds and then they send?
I have no idea
Uh,
how
Oh,
they work.
no.
Sometimes they are instant.
Hold on.
sometimes not.
I sent the wrong raid. Professional streamer here.
I've streamed 3 times in my life, and if I turn my bot on, it doubles my viewing numbers. So you're coming to the wrong person there.
There we go. I sent the. There we go.